Welcome, my friends. This is another episode of Shapes 2 here with me, Parzival, and today we just unlocked the trains. I think I will try the trains just to see what it's all about, but we're gonna hold off on this milestone yet because I feel like last time we learned our lesson, we got too far ahead of ourselves, and I have plenty of extra tasks that I can do first, and they shouldn't take me too long, really. So we're gonna focus mostly on these three and see how we go. These three only go to 2,500 max. So I feel like I could get rid of, put these all on 2 belts. I don't need to go crazy and put them all on 4. These next ones, though, go up to 10,000 on each one of these. And that one's also 10,000, 10,000. Yeah. So those ones are going to require probably 4 belts. We're going to have to be real careful on those. Make sure that we can get all 4 belts. But first, I just want to give you an update. I did double up this shape that we were making for the operator status. And I basically just did, the same thing that we originally had here. And I did, let's see here. I did send these on the lower level. And I think, those ones were technically sent on the upper level. And that does work. Although once I got all the way back over to here, let's see where we're at here. I realized I actually only need 2 on each. So I didn't need an upper level and a lower level. I just had to use the left and the right. But when they export everything, these ones were coming in on the upper level, and over here, these ones were coming in on the lower level. So I'm just using that cool trick to double up the space belts to get more throughput. And eventually I just made them all join up here onto the main delivery belt. And so we've got 4 belts going in on the bottom level, 4 belts going in on the top level. And so we've got a full 8 belts going in on that shape. So hopefully that will help. Let's see if we go to the operator status. So 12,000. Actually, we're going to hit 12,000 pretty quick. And you can see this one only has 4 belts. And it's going. This one has 8 belts, and it's definitely going faster. So I'm not sure if unlocking this is going to give me more stuff than unlocking this. I guess we'll see. But I figure 8 belts, I got plenty of room. Let's let it ride. So, all right. Well, let's take a look at the information on teaching us how to use the trains. So let's see here. It says it's time for trains. Place 10 rails. Okay, that's a rail there. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just going to give it a shot. Oh, that was 8. 10. Place a locomotive to set up your train. Okay. Locomotive. Place a locomotive and then 1 or multiple wagons to set up your train. Okay, so locomotive. Oh, okay, so it goes on to the end, I guess. And then we need to add some wagons. Okay, now place a train stop, which is required to make the train halt. Also place at least 1 train-shaped loader behind that stop. Okay. So let's see, that's the train stop. So how does this work? I guess that's already on there. What do we do? Okay, so place a train, and maybe I should read. Place a train stop and then 1 or multiple loaders or unloaders to exchange items with the train. Okay, so it looks like it just goes. Oh, so it's gonna need to be on a belt. Oh, okay, I see. So what, like that maybe? It said we can add multiple? Okay. Now place, I guess that's the train stop. Also place at least 1 train loader, shaped loading. Place a train stop and then 1 or multiple loaders or unloaders to exchange items with the train. Oh, okay, I see. Oh. So maybe we need to put this train stop, okay, on the rail. That makes sense. Okay, so that's a stop. It's got the 2 little dots on the side. Okay. Now the loader we put on the side of it. That makes sense. Okay, so that's the loader, I guess. Okay, place at least 1 train stop loader behind the stop. Okay, that's what I did. Then 1 or multiple loaders or unloaders to exchange items with the train. Okay. Oh, what's that? Oh, a shape unloader. Oh, I wonder if they probably want me to do that. I guess? Maybe? I don't know. Because I've seen pictures and stuff where the train will literally just jump into the vortex. Let's see. Let's put the rail. Let's keep it going, I guess. Maybe you need some sort of... Yeah, it looks like it's gonna stop. There's probably some sort of delivery mechanism or something that helps it to go there. So what if we... Let's just... Maybe what we'll do... I'm just testing this out. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Let's put a train stop right there. Let's put an loader or an unloader right there. Let's see. Oh, I guess I rotate it. Does it have to be on this side? Or is there a flip? Oh, there we go. Maybe. How do you do that? It should be... Oh, maybe it doesn't like it that way. Let's do it that way, maybe? Okay, great job. Now place another train stop, including a train shape unloader. Hey, that's just what I did, actually. Right there. Well, and then it got rid of my unloader. That's weird. It's like it won't let me do it. It's like going in the wrong direction. Flip. There we go. There we go. Okay, so it flipped it. Okay. Now place a train stop, including train shop unloader to unload the train. I just did that. I'm guessing, whoops, that I can go like this, maybe? Does that work? No? Oh, it's got to go like that. Okay. Sort of. Okay. That's definitely going fast. Is that it? I don't understand what it's trying to make me do anymore. That's it, right? That's doing it, right? So I'm guessing if I were to build, just test this out here, shape miner. Okay, so that's that. And if I hook up this space belt, let's extract all these. Okay, so those are all going there. And then, okay, I'm guessing they're gonna load up. Okay, so is that, oh, so it shows like some bufferage, maybe? It shows how full it is. Maybe it's got to be totally full before the train takes it. So yeah, it looks like it's loading up. I wonder if it has to be a full load, maybe, before it will dump it in there. Oh, and if we had, maybe if we had more wagons. Can I do it that way? Will that work? Probably not. Oh, and it took it. I think. Looks like it's emptied. But where did they go? Okay, maybe I should pay attention to this. Let's see what it does. Oh, well, they're down. Maybe they're down there? Okay, I'm just going to watch this and see what it does when that thing fills up. Okay. Boom. So then it just output. Okay, it's like a cargo container of sorts with that shape on it. Okay, that makes sense. Maybe they have to do 3? I don't know. This train is not stopping. I wonder if it's got to be maybe a full train before it leaves, before it goes on. So let's see what it does there. Well, I guess while we're waiting, let's go ahead and unlock that. Perfect. Hey, and we're almost halfway through on that next level too. Okay, this is almost filled up. Okay, so just did that. Now there's 3 of them here. What is it doing? It is not loading up that train. What's it gonna do when it hits the 4th one? Maybe then they'll push them off into the thing. I mean, it seems to me, I mean, it looks like the train is moving fast, but boy, this loading thing could be really slow. I don't know. That's how it's supposed to be, or... Okay, so it looks like it's almost done. And it's stuck. So it's like loaded. But these aren't going anywhere. Oh, did it get rid of my stop, maybe? Train stop? What in the world? Okay, because it just stopped. Okay. What if we put the stop right here and the loader... Where's that at? Routing, shape loading. Put the loader right there. Okay, so then it stops. Oh, now it's lined up. That's my problem. Because now it's lined up with these. Okay. So I need another rail on this side, I think. That's why. And then a stop there so that it will hit this unloader. Okay. That's probably what's going on. Let's take a look. Okay, so there it goes. Shape is coming in. Looks like it wasn't ready. Now the train moved on, so it'll come back in just a sec. Okay, loading on. There it goes, and it shows that it's got it. Now it's just gonna come over here and dump it off. And I'm guessing it's just gonna fill this thing up immediately. Yeah, and then it's slowly gonna release all these. So I guess in theory, now what is this 3 levels? Maybe I should try that out, because does that mean that these belts could get 3 levels? Ooh, that'd be cool. You know, I bet it can, because over here in the, what was it, the upgrades? 3rd floor. I bet you can get a 3rd floor on these belts. I just can't access it at this moment. Okay, so that one's almost empty, and then that one loads up, perfect, and then it will dump it just in time. So it should just be a continuous flow. Okay, so there was a little bit of a break. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so I think that's all it is that this train will just go faster. It'll just deliver it so much faster than just a regular space belt. So if we had something, you know, way out here, even further away, yeah, there's a cool, oh, never mind. If we had something really further away, then we could use that train to move it a lot quicker. That's my guess. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I end up using that. I don't know. If I have something out there far, I'll probably try it. But for right now, I'm just going to try and stay close to the hub if I can. So, all right. Well, let's move on to these. I've got a red square, this half windmill, and then was that a star? I think that's what that one was called, the star. So I do have squares here, but it is getting bogged down, and I'm going to actually need a lot of squares in this little section here. Let's go back up. So I'm going to need 2 full squares on that one, and then I will need a blank square for that guy there, and another square on this one. First group blank, then green. So I'm going to need a lot of squares, and unfortunately, I don't have a lot. I don't know if I can unpaint a shape either. So once it's painted, I probably have to leave it that way for now. So I'm going to need these blank ones for later. But I could probably paint that guy, just take that shape and paint it red. Unfortunately, red is kind of far away, and then I can use this upper section here. So let's do that. Let's paint these guys red. Okay, I'm just looking ahead here. I have the red shape, the red square there, and then I will need a green square to put on top of it at some point. So I'm thinking, and I'm only doing 2 belts, but this is a 4-belt painter that I created earlier, I think in the last episode. So I could just send 2 shapes, like 2 squares getting painted red and 2 squares getting painted green, and I can have that all done on this one platform here. So let me go back to the blueprint library. That's this guy here, and if I rotate it that way the shapes just go right up and into this, and then I just need to get the colors coming in on this side. Okay, I have this belt. It's not a belt, it's like a space pipe, whatever. Pipe that's coming in here. It's going to give me these shapes. Oh boy, they're not showing me an exit path. I wonder if this is not connected up properly, or it's just waiting for the paint to come. Boy, this is a long distance. I wonder if I can use those trains on paint, because wow, look at that. This is just going on forever and ever. Okay, there's some red paint, and then the green paint should be joining up too. Oh boy, those green paints are so far away. That's a long way. I mean, once it gets caught up, then it's going to be instantaneous. It's not going to make a difference. But boy, that's a long way. Let me experiment and see if the trains will tank paint. Let me try that. Oh, and you know what? I can tell that. I could just tell right now. This is a shape loading, and there's this little symbol. Whoops. This little droplet right there is the liquid, like the paint color. So I bet you that there's an upgrade somewhere. Fluid tank, okay. Train's green, allows you green, okay. Blue, okay. White. Oh, train vortex delivery, that's how you do it. Train filler and train's fluid. So I could do the paint for 25. I don't know what the filler is, which can be used to space out other wagons. I'm not sure. I'm sure that'll come in handy. I'm just not used to it. So 25. If I wanted to unlock it for 25, I could do it. But you know what? I'm cheap, and I'm not going to do it. So, look, it's just going to take a while for... Whoa. Didn't get them. Whoa. I guess if I go too fast, it doesn't unlock, or it doesn't delete all of them. Interesting. So, I mean, they're right there. It will get there. It will work. So, I'm just going to move on. What I will do, though, is... Let's see. I think the red is going to be on this bottom. These bottom ones. So, these outside ones are going to be the red shape, I believe. So, I will just get this ready to go into the vortex. And then move on to the next shape. Okay, I got that space belt connected up to go over here. And then I just need to make sure... that this is connected. I mean, technically, well, I'll just send them all in. It's okay if I end up sending green shapes to the vortex. That's not going to be a big deal. So, all right. We unlocked some more operator. Sweet. And that one's still coming along. Maybe I'll make 4 belts of that too, because I have room. But let's get this windmill. I already scoped out a location and used a marker down here. Now, I don't know if I can get... Oh, and there's some there too. I don't know if I can get a full windmill anywhere on the board. In fact, last in Shapes 1, I don't think that was ever a possibility. You had to always construct it, so I'm just planning on that this time. But to get this going, it's going to be really easy. So it's basically just 2, then 4, then paint it green, then slap it on top of a thing. Okay, so I am going to need some space to work next. I'll just send them all over to here. I'll bypass it for now, but then I will use this on the next setup. And while I'm at it, I already know I'm not going to need that shape, this little corner side. So let's go ahead and I will need to rotate it that way. And then use a half destroyer, not the swapper. Oh, I'm sorry, on the half destroyer. There we go. So let's copy that. So at this point, I do need to get rid of that other side. But I will need to delete it for the next thing, so that's not a big deal. So I need 3 half destroyers per belt. And we'll just stick these ones right here, because I'm going to just use the 2 belts for now. Actually, you know what? Let's just go ahead and use the 4. Let's just get this over with. Okay, so I got them re-rotating again, half destroying, getting this little top corner part. And now I just need to figure out which side do I want to send these out. Probably the top side. Let's just send them out the very top of this platform here. And now I'll send a space belt, not a train. Hey, and look, we're getting those red squares already. So whatever's going on over there is working. I'm probably going to need to send this. Actually, let me figure that out. Because we are bogged down here. Shoot. It looks like I'm going to have to send them in over on this other side. To that group. For now. So... Oh, that's not going to be too bad. I'll just send them over here. Use a little space belt. Or, sorry, space tunnel. I'm not going to use that shape anymore, so I should just be able to cut right through all that stuff. This one is kind of long. At this point, it's probably worth it to maybe use a train. And you know what? I'm going to get rid of all that. And just send it in like that. So if I go into the vortex, it should show me, yep, there's those corners. That should work out easily. Okay, let's work on that star. And I don't have a location for that one yet. I mean, I could do that. Just paint it red. Just paint the whole thing red and then like use some half destroyers or something. In fact, there's red right there. Because I'll probably end up coming in on that same belt that I just used. So let's do that. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, maybe that one would be better because it's already got the half. Of course, I'm going to have to destroy it anyway. Let's do that. Let's send it over there. So first I will get the fluid mining or extracting, whatever. Fluid miner. Whoa, and I have no idea where I went. I'll get the fluid coming up to here so that I can get those painting and then go from there. Okay, I don't need this other side of the shape, so I'm just half destroying it right from the get-go. Coming out down here into this painting platform that I already have set up. This paint, unfortunately, has a long ways to go. So, boy, this is... I'm starting to see maybe I do want to unlock that train. Oh, shoot, I should have connected these up first because now they've got a long journey to go. So maybe I do want to unlock the train for that. We'll make do for now. I mean, it's just a waiting game. It will work. It just takes a while to wait for it. But we did just finish this shape. This shape, actually, let's finish this. So that make sure that when it gets going, in fact, at this point, I mean, I'm a little far away. So yeah, I'm going to try a train. I'm going to try a train just from here on, just to see if we can speed this up a little bit once it gets here. Okay, so I need to cut them. Spin them and half destroy them. So let me take care of that. Okay, I have this rail set up. I did want to make sure that these come in on the upper belt. So I don't know, I've got them on the upper section of this. I'm assuming that that will fill this one up. So when the train stops, it should fill this one up and then go down here. So, I mean, it's not very long, but hopefully it's a quicker delivery method. And then it should go on the upper belt here. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to figure that one out. What's going on with this one? Maybe I can send the upper belts on these other two here. Oh man, maybe I should unlock those vortex things so that I can have more inputs going into this. Let's just do, I think they're on the middle. Actually, I'm not sure how they'll work, actually. So let's just do this. And then maybe combine them for now. All right, that might work. I've already unlocked these other things, so I'm just going to let that thing roll for a little bit. Let's see, the paint is probably, oh, it's starting to get there. So let's see, is this working? Okay. Kind of. It's like it's disappearing. It's like not fully loading. What is going on? Okay, I'm really confused. Is it showing up down here? It's not outputting anything, which makes sense because it doesn't seem like it's loading up the train. It's like disappearing. How are they going in there, but not loading up? Okay, I'm really confused now. Because they're clearly getting in. Oh, because they're different shapes. Oh. Let's knock that out. Maybe that's why. But this one should be going. Why is this shape not going? Oh, because this is a four belt painter. Oh no. Oh no. I've got to send more paint over, and this is a long journey. This is going to take forever. Oh man. Oh, I should have just done it right from the get-go, because it's like, if I don't use it, oh well, but now I've got to wait. Okay, well, I guess we'll follow up on that that train a little later. Let's move on to those other shapes, because there's nothing I can do about that. Okay, operator, I got a couple more I can unlock. Brilliant. Boy, I'm cruising through those things. And I got a couple more tests that I can unlock. Okay, this one's going to be really easy, so let's go find that one. I just need to not do the half destroyer on it. Tricky part is to remember where I'm building these things. Okay, so all I need to do now is wipe all this out of there. Zoink. And connect these up. And that shape will go into the vortex in no time. Although, honestly, I should probably set this up as a train because that's going to take a long time. Do the trains go under? Can I do? Okay, I can. Oh, they go over. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because unfortunately, that's going to take a long time to get from here to there. So let me set up a train on this, see what happens. Maybe it'll work a little better than that last train that I just set up. Okay, this is brilliant. I'm just setting up this train here, and I just ran into this other thing. And look at that. It automatically creates this jumper thingy, so it will skip right over. So let's watch that train come and see it skip right over that belt. Wait, that was fun. That's cool. I like that a lot. Okay, continuing on. Okay, theoretically, I think that did it. Oh, I've got to get a shape loader on here, though. That might help. Let's do train stop right. Let's just put it there. And then a loader, shape loader on this side. Oh, you got to flip it first. I wish it would kind of automatically figure that out. Seems like it should be smart enough to do that. And then let's send these guys in there. Okay. So there it is. Okay, cool. And that one's loading up because it's the same shape. So I think that's going to do it. I want to see this thing. Maybe I'll pause it. Once it loads up the train, I will pause it and then go over and then see how long it takes for that train to show up. But I think it's going to be a lot quicker. I think it's going to be a lot quicker. At least when we make changes. Obviously, if the belt is full and it's going through, then what's the big difference? But when I make changes, it's going to take a lot quicker time. Hey, and that shape just started showing up, so I guess that one's working now. Oh, that was the other train. Okay, we'll go take a look at that once this one's finished. Okay, so that shape is there. And, okay, it's outputting now to the cargo, whatever thingy. Train should show up here any second. Of course, it's a long thing. I wonder if I can add multiple trains to it. I don't know. It's probably not a bad idea. Okay, pull. Okay, load it up. I paused it. Actually, maybe we can just follow it along with the journey. Let's see if we can keep track of it. Oh, yeah. Okay. There it goes. I mean, that's clearly moving way faster than these other things. And voila, now it's going to unload. Sweet. And then it's going to dump that stuff out. Now the question is there another... Where'd that train go? Oh, it's on the bottom side, so it's hard to keep track. Let's see if this next shape is ready. Oh, and it did. It just outputted that next shape. Perfect. That's good timing. So it should be pretty... Oh, wait. It did not load up. Well, why did the train just take off? Does it already have something in it? Maybe it wasn't fully ready yet? That's kind of annoying. Yeah, it's not unloading anything. So those shapes are still technically unloading. Okay, let's come back. Maybe this wasn't like fully in position yet when the train showed up. I mean, it's going now, so I guess by the time this one hits in, it should be ready to go. So, okay, I'm going to get rid of this because we're using the trains now. Choo-choo. And now, hopefully this will be a continuous stream, although obviously it's not at the moment. So, I think it should be able to get a continuous stream going on. All right, and this one obviously is working, right? I think. So we're outputting that, and yeah, it's loading up. So I bet that's the problem, is they were just two different shapes. You probably can only load up one shape per bay or whatever. So I guess if I need another shape on the same train, I can just make another platform or set it on a different level. Probably be an easy way to do that. All right, well, looking at the time, I think we're just gonna call that for today. Take a nice view of these shapes getting into this train loader and everything. We didn't quite get as much done as we were hoping to, but I figured out how to use the trains, thank goodness. That took a little while longer than I was expecting to. And I definitely see the benefit of them from far away from the vortex, speeding things up, especially as you change things. I may end up unlocking that fluid transporter as well, because that's... things are just going to take a long time to change whenever we make changes. But we did some great work today. And next time we'll finish up these tasks and maybe start on some more tasks. Thanks for watching.